Welcome back to Southpaw TV, where I completely understand that about 95% of people who watch boxing never threw a punch in their life. 95% of people who watch boxing never had a USA boxing license in their life, never had a professional fight, never had an amateur fight. So when they give their takes on boxing, you gotta take it with a grain of salt. Now, a couple years ago, I may have gotten mad at some of y'all for giving takes that sound ridiculous in the sport of boxing. Shout out to every single one of y'all that was in my DM talking about, yo, Southpaw TV, Gervonta Tank Davis was measuring Jake Paul reach at that first face-off.
You don't know what you're talking about.
Y'all seen when Jake Paul did the little reach thing that he always does. Y'all seen Gervonta Davis back up, stick out the man's right hand, and he actually touched that little flabby part on Jake Paul's tricep. He basically trying to show Jake Paul that Jake Paul is out of shape. He is not solid. He has a whole lot to work on.
Shout out to Southpaw.
Shout out to y'all Instagram pages who do not know a damn thing about the sport of boxing. I seen a gang of y'all talking about, yo, Gervonta Davis is measuring Jake Paul reach.
You don't know shit about boxing.
Now, if this was the amateurs, Gervonta Davis might be measuring Jake Paul reach. But when you think about it, that's not how you measure somebody reach anyway. But y'all wouldn't know nothing about that. At the highest level in a multi-million-dollar fight, there's what you call a scouting report. For example, back in 2017 when Floyd Mayweather fought Conor McGregor, Floyd did an interview before he even seen Conor McGregor on stage. Floyd Mayweather said, he is bigger than me. He has a longer reach than me. Now, how would Floyd Mayweather know that? The answer really ain't that complicated. It's a lot more simple than y'all think it is. Go on Boxer right now. Look up some of your favorite fighters. You're gonna find out their height. You're gonna find out their weight. You're gonna find out their reach.
I'm really like that, you heard?
Floyd Mayweather knew exactly what Conor McGregor reach was before he even saw the man. Gervonta Tank Davis knew exactly what Jake Paul reach was before he seen him on that stage.
What's your goof ass?
So when I see people who never boxed a day in their life, never had a USA boxing license, never got their reach measured themselves, talk about, yo, Tank was measuring Jake Paul. No, he wasn't. Y'all do not know what the man was doing. He was simply saying that Jake Paul is flabby under the underarm. But like Jesus Christ once said, forgive them, Father, for they know not what they do. Educate yourself on the sport of boxing before jumping out your body and saying things that make zero sense at all whatsoever. Hey, yo, Southpaw TV, they don't know any better, bro. Just let them live. I can't do it. I won't do it. I gotta educate some of y'all because y'all don't know any better.
What the fuck you gonna do to me?
And on this episode of D-Riding 101, Montana Love is happy as hell to be in training camp with Mr. Jake Paul. Y'all seen Jake Paul the other day talking about, yo, I'm finna bring in some Southpaws to help me get ready for Gervonta Tank Davis. Hey, yo, Montana Love, bro. The last time I saw you in the ring with Tank was beating your head in. What could you possibly teach Jake Paul to help Jake Paul against Gervonta Davis? Not a damn thing. Hey, yo, Jake Paul, bro, do not listen to this man. Don't let this man send you off. Montana Love think Jake Paul some type of crash dummy. Mark my words, Tank gonna beat the hell out of Jake Paul, and it's gonna be Montana Love's fault.
You bitch.
The very lost and confused individual, Mr. Jermaine Ortiz, talking about that's why you always gotta stay ready. He happy as hell to go train with Jake Paul. He is happy as hell to go train with the man who gonna try to beat Gervonta Tank Davis. Hey, yo, Mr. Jermaine Ortiz, bro, I hope you find your way to Jesus Christ.
I wanna respect you, but I can't.
Acting like a little fanboy posting over Jake Paul, talking about, yo, look, Jake Paul mentioned me, I'm finna go work with Jake Paul. And on this episode of Stop Being a Simp, you saw what happened to Devin Haney. Zaquin Moses, aka Mr.
I know Southpaw TV.
Post up his girl on Instagram talking about, happy birthday, my lover, my best friend. I love you, I hope you enjoy your day. Zaquin Moses, you soft as hell. Come next year, in my opinion. Oh, girl finna be with Carmel Moulton. And it is official, Gervonta Tank Davis deactivated his Twitter account, because you know how clowns get down on Twitter. A lame on Twitter will go back and forth with you all day, all night, because they ain't got no damn life. If you on Twitter and you watching this video right now, you know damn well you don't show your face for a reason. You know damn well you never box for a reason. Dudes on Twitter be the lamest, I am telling you.
But we don't talking about the streets.
Some lame on Twitter who never boxed a day in his life talking about, I was there uplifting Errol Spence when he had that car wreck, when they hit him with the DUI. I was uplifting you when you yoked old girl at the basketball game. People was calling you a woman beater. Get out your feelings. Tank Davis told Buddy, shut the hell up. You watched someone beat him like he wasn't at his best. Then you switched up like the rest. He talking about Errol Spence and the Terrence Bud Crawford fight. Then Gervonta Davis asked on Twitter to all the females watching, have you ever got dressed up, called the girls and said, yo, let's go watch a Shakur Stevenson fight? Shout out to the lovely Miss Dime the Dawn on Twitter. She say, all facts, LMAO. Then old girl said never, I fell asleep at the man's last fight. Gervonta Davis asked the question just to prove a point. No female is gonna call her homie talking about, yo, let's go watch a Shakur Stevenson fight. Speaking of Shakur Stevenson, the man cannot keep Gervonta Davis' name out of his mouth. Talking about, oh yeah, for future references, don't ask me about that little girl no more. This is for all the reporters and interviewers. I don't want to hear shit no more. She told y'all she never gonna fight me. I'm officially moving on. Shakur Stevenson, get about your feelings, bro. This man, Crypto CTB on Twitter say, your whole career is based off Tank. You soft bum.
And you should be ashamed of yourself.
Big Stepper say on Twitter, watch, his next interview gonna be a 20-minute segment about Gervonta Tank Davis, and that's a fact. Mark my words, Shakur Stevenson very next interview, he gonna talk about Tank for about 45 minutes straight.
That's corny.
Then Teofimo Lopez, corny as ever, talking about it's okay, Norbert. Rasputia is here. You don't gotta worry about Lil K no more. Yeah, we gonna see about that. I told y'all, I don't think Shakur gonna fight Teofimo Lopez. I think Teofimo Lopez gonna pull out the fight. He gonna find an excuse not to fight Shakur Stevenson. But I think Shakur Stevenson learned a valuable lesson. Stop cloud chasing off Gervonta Davis because that never goes good for you. Look what happened to Devin Haney. Devin based his entire career off Gervonta Tank Davis, and it backfired. Somebody who Gervonta Tank Davis beat the hell out of Devin Haney.
My stepmom is white, so.
Shakur Stevenson, do not be surprised if Teofimo Lopez beats your head in if y'all make the fight.
You ain't even like that. I know you since you was a kid. You're not like that. Don't sign to somebody and then act like you're gangster. You ain't even like that. I know you since you was a kid. You're not like that. Don't sign to somebody and then act like you're gangster.